Hello, hello everyone. Happy Friday. This is Jennifer Sinceri. Let me go ahead and make sure that I am where I need to be and that everything is working. I hope that you've had a good week. Okay, where is it? Just refreshing. Letting people hop on. There we are. Okay. And looks like I'm muted. Yep. Hi Patricia, how are you, friend? Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. My name's Jennifer Sinceri. I am a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator. You can find me in Elk Grove, California. And tonight I am coming on live to demonstrate some cards. We're going to make 3 cards tonight. Before we get started, I'm just going to ask that if this is your first time watching my videos, I would really enjoy if you would follow my business page. That way you get notifications whenever I go live or when I make posts. And also, if you give this video a thumbs up or a heart, that would be awesome. It just helps people find the videos. Also, if you would like to join my email list, this is my business email. Go ahead and shoot me an email and say, please include me in your monthly newsletters. That would be great. And then if you see anything that you like tonight, you can always buy it in my online store. I have a store that is open 7 days a week, 24 hours, jennifersinceri.stampinup.net. Okay. And if you're going to place an order and it is under $150, I would ask that you use this host code. That way I can claim the host rewards, and I use those for prizes for gatherings that I do. Hi, Holly. And then these are my in-person classes. So I host a monthly class in my home, usually the first weekend of the month. And like I said, I am located in Elk Grove, California. My next class is March 1st. It's $20 to make 5 cards, and I have a session at 9 a.m. and I also have a session at 1 p.m. That way I can accommodate more people. All right, let's get started. So tonight we are going to play with the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper. I'm not even really using the suite. I don't own the whole suite yet. But we are going to play with this paper, and it is amazing. I'm going to show you. You can make such cute cards just with a pack of paper. You don't even have to have all the parts of the suite, but they are pretty awesome. This is our spring mini catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator that you are already working with, I would love for you to reach out to me. I will give you a complimentary catalog. I just ask that you place an order with me within the calendar year. So we've got some samples over here. We've got lots of samples here. This is a great suite that is great for card making and scrapbooking for you guys. All right, so there's several pages. These are pages 42, 43, and 44. And there's even a couple other samples. A couple other things that I'm going to use. This is a new product to Stampin' Up. It actually came from close to my heart. Stampin' Up purchased the rights to this. They are called flip-flops. And I'm going to use a flip-flop on a card that I'm going to make tonight, okay? So one of my cards is a fun fold, and it has these flip-flops in it, okay? They're little pockets, and we have them in 2 sizes, 4x6 or 3x4, all right? And you get 12 of them. And I am trashing this. There we go. So Some of them have the sticky part on the side. Hi, Cynthia. And then some of them have it on the top, okay? So you can use them in two different directions, horizontal or vertical. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to use on one of the cards, I'm using the Brush Gold cards and envelopes. You get 20 of these cards in a pack. These were a carryover item from a previous catalog, and because the Designer Series paper has wonderful gold in it, I thought this would be great for one of the cards. And then I am going to pull some sentiments from a bunch of different stamp sets. I used Courage and Faith before. We're going to use one of these stamps, this one in particular, and I think we'll use some of these stamps on some of our cards. It's called Spring Corners. I pulled these out and we'll see. I pulled Pattern of Friendship, and I believe this is an online exclusive. And then I even pulled this one because I thought You're Such a Blessing might be good on one of the cards, okay? I'm focusing on birthday cards today. Let's look at this Designer Series paper, because the pack that I opened to make my samples, it's all in pieces. So I'm going to open another pack and show you the paper and how gorgeous it is, and then we're going to get started. All right, so I've been noticing that Stampin' Up! Is coming out with paper packs that have dies in them, which make it great, like I said, for quick and easy cards and scrapbooking. So now look at this, because you've got different tags that you can cut out and use on cards or in your scrapbooking. We get 2 sheets of every piece, okay? And then you can see the gold foil in this paper. So we have birthday cakes, and we have beautiful stripes. This is soft sea foam, bubble bath, and pretty in pink. Then we've got that gold again. And then we've got a very, very subtle soft sea foam. More gold. And some very pretty leaves. Flowers with gold. And gingham, that pretty in pink. Then we get 2 sheets of these dies. Okay, they're the same. And so I'm just going to hold that so you can see all of the different dies. So like I said, you can use these to make your cards and not even have to pull stamps for your focal point. Okay? Now, we do have a couple more days left of celebration. So when you place a $60 order, you're going to get a free item. There's actually 22 free gifts right now. This was the brochure, and then we had a second release. 22 items, and the last time I checked, all are still available. There's no limit to how many free gifts you can earn. And if you order $300, you get all the free gifts, but you also get extra host rewards. We get host rewards with a $150 order, but with a $300 order, they're going to give you an added gift of host rewards. Now, I would say if you're going to spend that kind of money, why don't you just buy the starter kit? Because the starter kit, there's an amazing deal right now. Spend $99, you're going to get $125, plus you get 2 Stampin' Write pen sets. You get 1 complimentary stamp set, which you can't purchase. And you're going to get a free paper pumpkin kit, and you're going to get free shipping. It's about a $260-something package with everything in it together for only $99. Pretty awesome. Okay, we are starting with a soft sea foam card base. And I'm going to see how it's flipping up like that. I want to make sure I use my bone folder, and I am going to burnish my crease to make sure it lays down flat. And then I have a piece that I ran through an embossing folder. Isn't that lovely? This is from, I believe, our annual catalog. And we're going to adhere that. Actually, before I do that, I have to do this other part. So let's not jump the gun. What I did was I cut some strips of that designer series paper. They're 1 inch in width, and we're going to put them on this card on the side. Okay, I'm going to use this on another card, so I'm just going to adhere this and use just the very tip right there on the bottom. Let me grab my adhesive. Okay, and there we go. I'm just covering that up. And then I'm going to place this one on top. And then we're going to do the last one. Very easy card, but a fun little technique using up paper strips. Press that down. I'm actually going to turn it over and press really hard because I want to make sure that those strips have adhered and are sticking well. You might hear little pops of air because of that texture. Then we're going to take our scissors and we are going to trim. You could also put it through your paper trimmer. And then I'll use these pieces on another card because they are long enough. This part right here, not so much. Okay, look at how cute that is. Super cute. Then we are going to adhere this to our card base. I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus adhesive. This is my favorite go-to adhesive. It is super, super strong. Make sure, where's my open part? This could be a baby card, but I'm making birthday cards. And then I popped out one of those little dies. So we're going to use a birthday cake. And then I have a circle. Now my little circle has a boo-boo right here. If you guys see that, you can see that it didn't get cut correctly, and that's okay. I'm showing you, go ahead and use those because we're going to cover that up with ribbon. So why waste it? So let's pull a sentiment. And I think I'm going to say you are loved. And then on the inside we'll say happy birthday. Hi Sherry. Happy Friday, friend. It's okay you're late. Don't worry about that. Okay, and I always use black for my sentiments because I feel like it makes them pop. Easy to see. Photopolymer, I just let it soak in a little bit. I don't rock it, I just let it sit on the paper. And there we go. Now let's grab some dimensionals, which, there they are. And I think I want to pop this guy up. So one way to really dress up and fancy up your card is to do the dry embossing. You need a stamp and emboss machine and embossing folders. It's really easy technique. Actually, I already cut these. It's a really easy technique, but it really fancies up your cards. We're going to put our little bow right here. So I'm going to put some dimensionals back here, and then I'm going to put some of my double-sided runner tape over here. So let's do Stampin' Seal Plus there, and then we'll put our dimensionals. Don't need a whole lot. Oh, you were walking your puppy, Sherry. Well, your puppy is very lucky to have such a good fur mom. Okay. Now let's do our bow. I'm using a gold ribbon that I had on hand to bring out the gold touches in the die cut. And we're going to put that right there, but I think I want to do the other side and fuss with this a little bit more. There we go. And then I'm going to use glue dots. So I'm going to put a glue dot on my bow, hide some of the tacky part, and then I'm going to cover up my little boo-boo on my die cut with my bow. Ta-da! Then we're going to pull in some of those free adhesive backed sequins that you can get as a free gift with Celebration. I have not gotten tired of these. I'm going to use some of the Bubble Bath. And let's see. Let's put one here. And then I like to do triangles with my here. So I like to do triangles with my embellishments. Okay, so there's my first card. Isn't that lovely? And then inside I would probably stamp happy birthday, and I might use another die cut inside. But super easy, and my only stamp was the sentiment. So you just need a good basic stamp set that has a variety of sentiments, and then this pack of paper, which it's just wonderful. That's my focal point. And I really love using up the scraps on my card. Okay, so there's our first one. Easy peasy. Okay, now the next one, wait till you see the third card. It's going to be a wow card. It's a fun fold. Hi, Lori, how are you? It's freezing in Ohio. Yikes. That is not good. All right, now I'm going to need a good sentiment on this one because we're going to stamp it over here in this corner. These are a little bit smaller than I want. Maybe I'll do May the Lord Bless You and Keep You in the corner. It's a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm eyeballing it. All right, I have a piece of thick white cardstock. I like to use thick white for my card bases. Okay, and just burnishing that again. We're going to stamp our sentiment first and then build our layout around it. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp it right in the right corner. Okay, I like the font. Now, And I might need to trim this, or I'm going to actually end up covering, I might be, yeah, well, I might be covering up my scripture. I hate to do that, because I like people to know that it's a scripture. This piece is a 3x4. Let's see if I'll just trim it a little bit. So normally I would say do the 3x4, but I don't want to lose my scripture reference. So I'll just trim a little bit. Actually, it's right on the edge. This part is where I'm going to have to go down. So if you're going to use this one, you don't have to cut it so big. I was going to originally go like this. Okay. But we'll just, or I just cover it up like that. What do you guys think? Should I cover up? I feel like it's so small. Should I cover it up? I kind of am thinking I might. Sorry, Lord. I'm covering up your scripture reference. Okay. Then these guys right here, these are all dies that I cut out. Well, I didn't cut them out. I punched them out. Okay, so I didn't stamp them. They are just from that sheet that has all the different dies. Okay. And we're going to arrange them in a way that we like. And, well, thank you, Sherry. And I have a little piece of gold. This one's gold. I think we'll put it, can't get my nails to work. Put it behind. I'm getting my nails done on Monday. They're getting a little too long. Just want those to show up, and we'll move it so it works. And then we'll put some, I think, green leaves down here. Something like this. I think that'll work. Okay, and how about I'll use a little bit of liquid glue this time, I think. I know, the colors are wonderful. Hi, Deanna. I'm so glad you're here. I think this one's dead. Ed's dead. I'll have to list all the colors that are in this paper pack. So this is something new that Stampin' Up! Has been doing, where they make paper packs and then they have tags or die cuts. So the storybook paper that I used last week, it had the same thing. It had dies, which makes it so easy, super easy cards. And they can be used for scrapbooking too. I might be trimming that little flower a little bit on the edge. Well, I'm glad you found me, Deanna. Now, if you're watching the video, I'm going to ask that, or you're watching the replay, would you please make sure that you share, that you share this video. That way more people will find me. And if you could give it a thumbs up or a like, that would be awesome. I always appreciate when you guys do that. It helps people find these videos better. I'm finally at 600 followers, you guys. I have over 1,000 on YouTube. It has taken a long time to get followers on Facebook. Now, I'm going to tell you guys that Facebook is changing some things up, And if you're a creator like I am, where you make things and you do demonstrations, they are now going to not be storing videos that are over 30 days old. So it's going to be super important that you follow my YouTube so that you can see all my videos. Because Facebook will start deleting my older videos. And if you've got a stamp set and you want to look up maybe a technique that I did, or watch the video, how did she do that fun fold again, those older videos are going to be deleted. So we all got little warnings in our email notifications that Facebook was going to do this. I have to look and see the date that it's going to start. So just a good reminder that this is a borrowed platform, right? And so it's super important that you make sure that you are on people's email lists, because you never know what's going to happen with social media. You don't know if somebody's page will get hacked. You don't know if, you know, their identity gets stolen or something. You just don't know. So you want to make sure that you get on email lists so that you still are in contact with people in case something happens. Now I cut this piece 1/8 smaller than my card base, just so I had a little border. Okay, there's the second card, and again, it's super easy. Look at that. Now you could have popped these up with dimensionals, and I probably would have, but I was talking and I got distracted. But that's okay. It's still cute. We'll add in some bling. Little blings. I guess we're going to do one here. And then maybe here. And I don't know, maybe I'll do a bow. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'll make a bow and then we'll see if we want it. I don't like flat cards. I like dimension on my cards. Oh well. Whoops. I love this paper. I think this is amazing paper. It is beautiful. Great for birthday cards, but I also think you can make some very pretty Easter cards with this, Mother's Day cards, even get well cards, because it's so cheerful, right? So I strongly suggest stocking up on this paper. I know the suite is on low inventory right now. I have to check all the specific items to see what is it that is close to getting out of stock. Not that it's not coming back, it's just that they have to wait for more. If I do it like that, we're gonna lose our I can move over my embellishment. I think it needs to be smaller. Yep, so if you don't already follow me on YouTube, make sure you follow me on YouTube, and that way you'll have access to all of my videos. I started doing videos during COVID because it was a way to connect with people, and I used to do 2 a week, believe it or not. Now I'm thinking, how did I ever do that? There we go. Hi, Kelly. How are you, friend? Okay, there's our second card. Super easy. Now, wait till you see the last card. I saved the best for last. You guys, it's going to blow your mind. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. This is going to be a wow card, you guys. I'm like stoked. So remember I said flip cards, right? I'm flip flops. Okay, so I've got lots of pieces here. I'm going to have to remember what goes with what. All right, we are taking, look at this. We're taking two of these note cards, okay? 2 of the note cards, and we're going to lay one on top of each other like that. Okay, so it's going to go like this. So let me do that part first. Let's move this out of the way. I'm worried my flaps are going to go in the ink pad. So this is going to hold a gift card, and it's got some flip-flops in it. Okay, super duper fun. Now these are an online exclusive. They were originally in a former catalog, and then they were a carryover item. So to make sure that it fits in an envelope, you're going to want to make sure you get as close to the crease as you can. Okay. Flip it over. All right. So that's nice. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the inside first, and then we'll do the outside. All right, so I've got some layers. You know me, I love my layers. Love my layers. Okay, this is going to go in the middle, and I had to make it a little bit bigger. And then I pulled a piece of metallic gold specialty paper. Okay. All right, let's get our layers down, and then we will get crazy with embellishing. All right, so there's so much goodness to this pack of paper. I am using, this is Pretty in Pink, which is one of our in colors right now. We're going to get this color for 1 more year. I am going to stock up on this color because I love this pink. I'm going to buy a bunch of cardstock. I just love this color. Don't you guys love this pink? I like Bubble Bath too, but I really like this pink. We've had some hot pinks, and I was not a fan of some of those. Polished pink was not a fave of mine, and the other Magenta Madness. In fact, one of my team members, she used to love giving me a hard time because every time I saw that color, I was just like, ugh, I don't like it. I was getting rid of some little frayed bits right there. Okay. Very minimal stamping, you guys, on these cards. I'm just using sentiment stamps. The die cuts are really the star of the projects. Okay, I want to make sure that we're in the creases of that middle piece. Okay. And like I was saying, get yourself a really good sentiment stamp set. You don't have to always buy the whole suite. It's up to you. I mean, some of us got to have it all. But some of us are on a tight budget, and so get yourself a really good sentiment stamp set, and then buy the paper, especially the paper packs that have these die cuts in them. They're amazing. Look how pretty this is. I think I'm going to make this card and give it to my daughter for her sweet 16th birthday this summer. or I'll make another one similar to it. I am going to order the bundle that goes with this because it has numbers, stamps that have numbers, and I wanted to be able to put a 16 on it. All right, I see a couple little frayed bits right here, so let me get those. If you are worried about using your scissors, you can always use an emery board. I feel like I just changed my blade too. But I have been prepping a lot of cards lately. Okay, good to go. So my poor little paper trimmer goes through a lot of use. That, oh, that's already down. Okay. All right, now, remember I said we have these little flip flaps, okay? Let me show you. They're little pockets, okay? And then they've got an adhesive on here. So what I'm going to do is I took a piece. These are 3x4s. Okay, so we're going to have a piece that goes in there. And then this was a tag, and I'm actually going to cut this part off. So let me do that. Guess you guys want to see me, huh? Okay, so I just cut off the tag part, and we're going to add that on here. Now we'll have to decide where we're going to put some sentiments on these pieces. And we want to make sure that this is straight. I need to get around the camera so I can see. Alright, so that's going to go here. I'm just going to put it in here for right now, and then we can figure out where our sentiments are going. But that way I can see. And yeah, that lifts off. So this is going to stick here. Okay. And that will lift up. And now we're going to put something on the back side. And let's see. I was going to put, I think, this here with something there. Let me move this so you guys can see. And that's for the back. This is for the front. That's the front. This we're going to put here. And I've got some flowers that can go somewhere around here. Okay, and I need to stamp something here. I should have stamped it before I put it down. So let me do that. All I've done was I did the scripture on the front, which was, "May the Lord bless you and keep you." Let's do, I want to put "You're such a blessing" on here. But I also want to say, I want to have a happy birthday in here, but I think let's go with a bigger birthday. Happy birthday. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. That would be good. This is an online exclusive set. So let's pull the happy birthday. And let's pull joy and laughter, although I don't know, it's a long stamp. We're going to have to see where that's going to go. All right, let me grab a block. Now, a little tip, because I've had a couple customers try and take the cling stamps off and then they rip. I've had 2 of my stamps get ripped. If it doesn't come off, like when I go like this, if it doesn't come up, if you're having trouble, use your U-pick tool and just go underneath and pry it up. and then you don't ruin your stamp, okay? Little trick there. Sometimes when they've been on a block for a while, they're hard to get off. Okay, let's hope I don't mess this up because I've already glued it down, you guys, so hold your breath. Think happy thoughts. Okay. I'm going to put it up a little bit because I'm going to write something on there. Let that soak. Lift. Oh, thank you. Yay! Love it when it works. Okay. Now, this is going to go here. I've also got this one, but I need to glue it down. This one and then this one. We want to make sure it's not upside down when we put it in. So let's take this out. I had a little scrap of embossed, so I said, let's use that. And this is a die cut. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. I think I'm going to put it more up higher because then I have some room to put a little sentiment. Ah, and it's crooked. Crooked. Try it again. Restick it. Don't have enough workspace because the camera's kind of in the way. All right, let's see. There we go. I think that's better. And remember I showed you to turn it over and press really hard because that helps get the little nooks and crannies stuck. Okay? Now I'm going to put a little something there. Let's do the other side, but let's think about this. So if this is in here and it's going to go up, we want to make sure that it goes the right way. Okay, so just be thinking about that. If you're using these flip flaps, it's going to flip up. And you have to put it upside down, basically. All right, now we need some more sentiments, right? So that's going to be, unless I put, it's too long. But it could go that way. Let me see if this is not, that's too long. I always have pieces cut out, waiting. That's not long enough. I think I'm just going to have to use a scrap and trim it. Okay. So let's do that. Let's put this on our block. And I'm going to ink it up. All right, and let's use our paper trimmer. Are you guys intrigued with these flip flaps? Are you thinking, I wonder what this is going to look like? Have you played with them yet? Okay, let me just... Let's see if this will work. I think it's too big. I need to trim it a little bit more. I could go that way, but I still need to trim it. Let's take a little more off. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Whew, that was close. Okay. I like it better this way. There we go. All right, and then what are we going to put on that side? Let me see. It's thinking of you brings a smile to my face. What did I do? I put the scripture. Let's do you are loved on this one. We haven't done that one yet. Let's do you are loved. And I can make a smaller one. We'll just use up those scraps. They could be used so many ways. Absolutely, Deanna. I was even thinking somehow making it like into a shaker card using them. So much potential. But I love the idea of putting a photo in a card too. That would be fun. Oh, good night, Patricia. You'll have to see the finished product. Okay. And let's put some embellishments there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right. Do we need any? Let's put an embellishment on this one. We could put it right there in the flower center. Okay. And then maybe we'll use one of the smaller ones. Put it there just to have a little bit of sparkle. Who doesn't like sparkle? Okay, so let's put this in correctly. Move this guy out of the way. This part is where I'm going to put a gift card. So I'm not going to put anything else with it. The gift card is just going to go in there. Okay? And it's open here, so we don't have to worry. Once we put it down, we can still put things in there. So we're going to take off this sticker. That's all it was just a little sticker backing that's sticking to my hands. Okay. And we'll do the next one. And just lay it on top. All right, let's look. That's cool, isn't it? Now let's do our side flaps. Okay. We're going to put this on some dimensionals. I don't know that this would be one that I mail. You'd have to kind of see about the thickness. You don't want to go too crazy with your dimensionals. Okay, so we've got our little birthday cake. And was I going to do something else with this one? Maybe let's put it over here on the side. And then I've got a little scrap. I could put a little scrap right there. Let's do that. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. Get over here. Okay, now I have a little bit of adhesive leaning over, so we're just gonna fold it over. But I want I'm looking at how my little rickracs are going this way, and I want them to match on this side. Okay, and I'm gonna put, I'm wondering about the white. Will the white even show up? Not really. Let's do, I kind of think that this, well, we'll do the dark pink, but I don't have that color anywhere. Okay, and you could even do a little tiny bow there. Now let's do this side. And we're going to pop this up, and I'll trim that little piece off. Let's pop these guys. Hi, Sharon. Happy Friday. Okay. Let's use this guy. There we go. We don't want it in our crease because we want to be able to fold our card. Alright, so now I'm going to cut this part off right here. Okay. And we're going to say something here. So let's see, what are we going to say? I've got, where did it go? Oh, please tell me I didn't do it up. Oh, phew. Okay, I was thinking about a different card. I was like, wait a minute. So we haven't done anything on the outside yet. We've got You Are Loved, Happy Birthday. Oh, sorry, we skipped one. You are loved. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Happy birthday. There's going to be a gift card here. So what could we put here? Let's see. I'm looking. What would be good? How about You Brighten My Day? That would be good. All right. Let's make sure it's not upside down. Although I could flip it because it's not glued down yet. All right, we're going to put this in here, and then we're going to put the little flowers flat because this is lifted. Like that. Okay. And you can use the lines to help you keep it straight, the lines on the paper. And then I'm going to pop this one up. Okay, I think we've got our inside done. All right, now I need to decorate the front, and I have a bouquet that we're going to put on the front. So let's do that. This is why I only did 3 cards tonight, because this one has a lot to it. Okay, we're almost done. How am I doing on time? I like to keep it under an hour. We're getting really close to an hour. Okay. All right, and then I need to find a little sentiment to put on the front. And where did I put that paper? Because I think I'm going to use... Ooh. Let's pull one of these guys. Maybe the blue, because that would be a little bit different. All right. These are tricky. You have to use your scissors so that you don't ruin the pieces. Well, thanks, Sherry. It's fun. I don't do cards like this all the time. But Sweet 16 for my daughter, I think, deserves a wow card. Okay, now I'm going to fix that up with my paper trimmer, make sure it's smooth. Move that out of the way. I'm afraid though that I might, actually I'm afraid, because sometimes, you know, paper trimmers, they make it all yucky, so I'm just going to go in real careful with my scissors. When it's such a close on the edge, have you ever had that happen where it like ruins your paper? Am I the only one that has that happen to them? Her birthday is in July, so I am ahead of the game. I'm going to save this card for her 16th birthday. And I think I'm going to put a big 16 on the front. I don't have the dies yet, so I'm going to wait to do that part. I might put a big 16 here. But we could put something down here. I'm just showing you guys. I'm not going to put it down, because I kind of have to mess with it a little bit to make it work for her. So I'm just going to put that there so you can see there's a sentiment. Okay. And then on the back side, even the back, we're going to decorate the back. I'm going to put a little strip on the back like this with let me make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Get back in there. Yeah, it's going to be the middle piece. Okay. I am not going to on stage this year. This is the first time since being a demonstrator I am not getting to go to on stage, and I'm so bummed. It sold out so quickly. And so, yep, that did not happen for me. But that's okay. I'm going on the incentive trip, and I can save my money up for that. I think I got a little bit of something on there. Are you ladies, any of you ladies, going to on stage? On stage is a special event just for demonstrators. It's like a big convention, and it's so much fun to get together with all the different demonstrators, and there's always some business talk, and then there's make and takes, and there's oh goodness, there's swaps, and just so much fun. Oh, you get to see new products, you get your catalog, you get to order stuff before everybody else does. It's amazing. One of the perks of being a demonstrator. Okay, so this is my card. Inside is fabulous. Okay, we're going to put a gift card in here. And then this goes here, this goes here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to then take ribbon and I will wrap ribbon around this and do a little bow. Okay, just to show you how I'm going to close it up. Okay, I'm waiting to finish this off because I want to put a big 16 on it. But you guys are going to get the idea, right? So there's that card. And then we made these two cards. Okay. Oh, Sharon, you're going? Oh, man, it would have been so much fun to hook up with you and see you. Doggone it. Well, there's next year, right? Let's shoot for it next year. Hopefully they won't sell out. I know that they had difficulty because they had made arrangements with this facility, but it had limited capacity. You know, it used to be that they would have several different locations for on stage, and now it's just one location. Well, they can't accommodate every demonstrator at this one location. How fun. Well, take lots of pictures for me, Sharon, when you go to on stage. You'll have to share those. All right, guys, I hope you had fun watching these cards. So much fun making them. I don't know how to get this all in so you can see it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Take care. I hope you have some time to do what you love. Hopefully you'll get some stamping time in. And I hope that tonight has inspired you. Maybe you'll try these little flip-flops out. They're a lot of fun. And this paper pack is amazing. I highly recommend it. All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.